Retired four-star Air Force General Philip Breedlove. He served as commander of Supreme Allied Command Europe, now a distinguished professor at the Sam Nunn School at Georgia Tech. General, it's great to have you on the show. Just kind of picking up where Jennifer left off there, we're kind of now working with time schedules. So now we have the possibility that this airline or this pilot has been missing for the better part of between 12 and 15 hours, say. Does that tell you anything? Does it give you any indication of maybe that this person is not in the hands of Iranian custody, because we would have heard that by now? Is it a good sign or a bad sign, the length of time?
So, Trace, thank you for having me on, first and foremost. And our thoughts go out to the crews that are doing an incredibly dangerous and tough mission right now. Combat search and rescue is one of the very toughest things we do. We train for it. We have specialized troops that do it, but it's still a tough job. The fact that the weapon system operator, and you'll hear me use the term WIZO, has not been flaunted by the Iranians, I think is a good sign. It means that that individual should or could still be alive, and they are following the training that we get intensively when we first become aircrew and then have to retrain in it every year. They're probably following their muscle memory right now.
Is it safer, General, for the weapons officer, for the missing military member, to be missing at night or during the day? I know night vision goggles are very powerful, very strong. Is it better for them to be missing when it's dark than during the daytime?
Well, Trace, I would love to talk to you about some of these things, but we don't want to give away our tactics and what we try to do to the enemy. Darkness is a place that Western Air Forces do way better in than our opponents, and I'll just leave it there.
And I'm wondering also, General, as you look at the scheme of things here, was there a possibility that these two crew members were separated because of altitude, because of winds, because of everything when they ejected? They could be potentially miles apart. Is that a fair assessment?
It is a fair assessment. The aircraft is probably reacting in an uncontrolled or violent way. And the moment that you come out of that airplane, you have a vector, which is provided by that seat that you saw on the ground, if in fact that was one of these. But your ejection seat sends you out on a vector. And those could be very disparate, which means these crew members could be easily separated.
You were talking a little bit about the training that these pilots, these fighter pilot people go through, and you know, it includes everything from the survival equipment. It includes, you know, training on how you hide. You know, it also includes communication. So there is a very good possibility that there will be some communication systems in place for the missing military member to communicate with the U.S. military.
That's a good set of statements you just made there. We train to it. We take equipment with us. This is a part of our drilled-in muscle memory for what happens when you find yourself in this situation.
So if you're looking at this scenario, the next step would be trying to somehow get this rescue in place. So if there's a possibility that they may know where this missing service member is, the weapons pilot, there's a chance that they're just working on a plan to try and get this person back out of Iranian territory.
You can count on that 1,000%. We've already executed one such plan and recovered the pilot, and now we're after the WIZO, and you can bet that they're putting together the package of aircraft and equipment that will be involved, and they're also putting together the plan. You just don't go willy-nilly into a situation like this. It will be well planned and well executed, and they'll be waiting for the appropriate time, whether that is for darkness or not. There's probably a plan in place, and as long as we do not see that Wizzo in the hands of Iranians, you can bet all the efforts of our forces will be to get that young Wizzo back.
Yeah, and just for the clarification of our audience, the weapons systems officer is called the Wizzo, so we can get clarity there. General Breedlove, thank you for coming on the show. Great analysis, very good.